Hello Algebra 1 students, we are in Unit 3, Tier 1, Lesson 4, Is it a function? Vertical line test from a graph. So let's check off our booklet. We are in Tier 1, Lesson 4, Is it a function? From the vertical line test from a graph. Recall that a function is a relationship between an independent variable or input that is in the domain and the dependent variable or output which is in the range. And also it's super important to remember that for every input or independent variable that we put into a function, there is a unique output, which means that there can only be one. Output for each input. The common misconception is that an output may have the same input. So multiple outputs can have the same input. So think back when we did the function carnival and we did the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel hit the top output of height at 12 at 2.5 seconds, 12.5 seconds, 22.5 seconds. So the inputs were different, but the outputs was the same. That is okay in function world. What is not okay is if we have an input of 2.5 seconds, there's no way that that bucket on the function carnival can be at 12 feet at 2.5 seconds and also at like 5 feet at 2.5 seconds, because it's just not possible. That bucket can't be in two places at once. So let's play around with the vertical line test down here on these graphs. Well, this is an absolute value function. And as we can see, if we were to draw vertical lines all up and down this, we would not hit two outputs at any time. So this absolute value is absolutely past the vertical line test. If we look down here, this little U-shaped, that's a form of a parabola. That would also pass the vertical line test. This one in the red here would also pass the vertical line test. That looks like a sine function. So this is kind of like a little bit of a quadratic, and this over here is a little bit of a sine function. And those all three, but if you look at this one, this has kind of got like a sideways cubic function going. However, it fails the vertical line test. When we draw a line here, it hits all 3 points. So therefore, at this dark line of the x values, it has 3 y values, which is illegal. So therefore, this one right here cannot be a function. Good luck on your practice sets.